Okay, so I noticed that the if else stuff was giving me problems. So all I did was I opened the help menu, and this helps me to see what it's supposed to look like. It's messed up. I have to back this up, and I have to put this here. So else goes in the same line as the if and creates its own thing that looks kind of the same as the other one. Okay, so I have a feeling now that this is going to work. Hey, nice. So you can see it is going toward stuff. When it gets to the red, it will detect that and back up. That's great. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. And you can always look at this, by the way, from the close version. You can see the blocks. As they get knocked off, they'll fall off into space. Great. So there's one more thing I want to do because I want to be able to measure how long this takes. And I just want to go ahead and so at the end of the repeat loop, I'm going to put one, or before the wait part, the wait should go at the very end of the repeat loop. And once again, that's there it's kind of a coding thing. You don't want the loop to run too fast. And so the wait keeps it from going too fast. All right, so what was the last thing I wanted to do? I want to display the time. So there is this thing called brain timer in seconds, which is an amount. But first, I want to display something. Okay. Brain new line and brain print something. I don't want it to say hello. I actually want it to display something from the sensor. I want it to display the brain timer in seconds. Can I get that in there? Nice. So what's that mean? What am I displaying on the brain? I've got my console over here, and this is where the text will display. So I think what I've just done is add a timer to this. Let's see if that is true. Hey, all right. So you can see over here on the right, I think if I increase that wait time from 5 milliseconds to something else, I could slow this down so there's not so many ticks. But it's fine. I'm doing basically what I wanted it to do. So, so what's the purpose? How are we going to score this or measure this? I'm going to pause this for a while, and let's just see how long it takes to knock everything off before it gets stuck. Great, so this has been running for a while, 268 seconds, and the bot had kind of a little mishap. It went off the edge, and you can see it's actually still falling. One thing that fascinates me about this, I don't know why this is, but the more it falls into space, the more messed up the graphics get. And so it's almost like it's melting away into another reality or something. But anyway, how do I score this run? I start with my time, 268 seconds, and I'm going to give myself a 30-second penalty for this object and a 30-second penalty for this object because they're touching the white zone, and a 15-second penalty for this object in the red. So my total amount that I add is 75 to 268. That gives me something. 343 is my final score here. So the goal as we work on this is to increase that, or actually to decrease the score. Yes, great. Yeah, so just to review, this is what we came up with. So see if you can recreate this, and you may want to change these parameters around. You might not need that wait false thing. I don't know.